Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. HTM here, back on the PTS with an update for the Markarth DLC for the Elder Scrolls Online. In this video, we're talking about one of the most game-changing features potentially ever in ESO, and that's the new set collection and item reconstruction features coming in the new DLC. Now, this is a brand new feature, which is not yet in the game, but it's currently on the PTS for testing, so I wanted to give you the full rundown. So what is it? First, there is a new area in the collections menu right here called Sets. So this is across all characters on your account, regardless of their level. And basically how it works is once you bind an item to your character, that item set piece is now collected and it will show up in the collections menu. And first of all, this is really great just to see the different item sets in the game and which zone they come from, because every zone and the item sets in each zone are listed here with the tooltips. So it's a great resource just for checking out different item sets in the game. So they've got the base game zones by Alliance. So if we want to see Mother Sorrow, there it is. Then they have DLC zones, dungeons, DLC dungeons, trials, arenas, PvP, and miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is going to cover the new mythic items. So if we want to see the new Ring of the Pale Order, there you go. There's the other new mythic item. So I like that this now is basically a list of every set in case you want to do some research. That's available to you, which is really nice. Now again, once I start binding items to my character, they will start appearing here and they'll start counting towards my collections. So I have some elegant pieces in my inventory, I believe. I'll go ahead and bind a couple of those. Okay, so you can see I'm getting the notifications popping up that these set pieces are collected. And now in my set collection menu, I'm seeing some pieces appear here. I also have a progress bar showing me exactly how far I've come. So what does this actually do for us, right? I have a book of set pieces. So what? What's great about that? Well, that leads us into the second part of this, which is called reconstruction. So by using a transmute station and transmute stones, I can reconstruct, basically recreate any item set piece in the game that I've already collected. So come over to my transmute station, go to the reconstruct tab, and I have the same menu here. And I can create something that I've collected. Let's say I need the elegant boots. I'm going to select that. And I can actually reconstruct these using transmute stones. Now this is recreating at CP 160. That's because I'm on a max rank character, but I believe this does scale with the level of whatever character you're recreating it on. So let me go ahead and create those. And there we go. Now the cost to reconstruct any set piece, that starts off at 75 transmute stones just to create one set piece, which is a lot. But the cost actually decreases depending on how many set pieces you've collected already, which I think is actually a good idea. So if I collect more pieces, for example, in this elegant set, my current cost is 60, and I can get that down to a minimum of 25 to recreate one set piece. So just to show you how that works, I'll equip a couple more pieces. I'll bind these. You get the idea. Now my cost is going down even further to 41. And again, after collecting all of these grayed out pieces, everything that's left in my set, 25 will then be the cost to recreate any one of these pieces. Now another nice thing that they've done for the Markarth DLC is they actually increased the cap on transmute stones. It's now 1,000 total gems you can hold on your character. That's if you have ESO+. If you don't have ESO+, the cap is going to be 500. And that's still a lot higher than the 100 and 200 caps that we have now. So that is going to help. I think, though, I still would prefer maybe a lower cost. I think maybe about 15 for one set piece would be a little bit more reasonable. I think 25 is a little bit high, but I guess it's debatable. So again, the main thing here is you can now reconstruct any piece you've already collected on any character. And when we talk about other benefits, this now means that you can kind of empty out your bank. You can basically deconstruct all of these old pieces, maybe that you've already been collecting and they're clogging up your bank, taking up space. You can actually free up those spaces now because you can create these at any time that you want. So another example would be like Maelstrom weapons, right? I know a lot of people have been collecting over the years tons and tons of Maelstrom weapons. Let's say you have a bunch of Inferno staves, you have all the different traits, because who knows, maybe traits will change. Maybe right now Precise is good, maybe Infused will be better later on. You just never really know. So I get it, you've kept all those, but you can actually get rid of them now. You can deconstruct them and then recreate them here at the Transmute Station. So let's go to Maelstrom, Weapons. Here's my Inferno Staff. So notice here that when I try to create these, I can actually create them in any trait that I want. Now this isn't based, as far as I understand, it's not based on the ones that you collect. You only need to collect one of them. The traits here are actually based on the traits that I know as a crafter on this character. So this is another huge advantage if you're farming, let's say, weapons. Bind it to your character to learn that set piece, and then you could reconstruct it in a new trait, potentially for cheaper if you have all of the set pieces. So I can reconstruct that in any trait that I want, again, based on the traits that I've learned. And I don't have to hold on to, an Inferno Staff in every trait anymore. I can actually get rid of those if I want to. And I just want to point out as well, as you're picking up new gear, the tooltip will tell you if you've collected it or not. So that's another piece of inventory management, right? It says collected, so I know I already have this. I don't need it. I can deconstruct it or I can sell it if I don't need it. So overall, I'd say this is an amazing addition to the game. Like I said, I think the cost of recreating gear is a little bit debatable at this point. Maybe they'll adjust it a little bit. The system itself overall, I think, is really, really beneficial. So I'm definitely looking forward to this once this hits the live servers in November. But of course, now I'd like to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below if you think the system is useful and what you think about the cost. As always, if you liked the video today, don't forget to like it. Make sure you're subscribed right here for more ESO videos just like this one. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe, and I will see you around in the next video.